What's up, guys? JP here. So another unboxing video today, this time for some new shop equipment. We got the Eastwood power drive system 27-inch bead roller. We got some form dies, we got the stand, we got the table. So we're gonna unbox this thing together. We're gonna put it all together. And yeah, so I'm super excited. I want to start to get into metal fabrication and metal work. So figured I'd start with the bead roller first. The Celica project we've been working on needs new floor pans. No one makes them yet, so decided I'd make my own, get good at it, and that way I can offer it to my customers as well. So let's go ahead and get this video started. Box here. Okay, so we ended up ordering the form die set. So, really excited about this one. It's a really nice set. We can do all sorts of different forms with this one. We're going to be able to roll edges, especially in the floor pans. We'll be able to roll those edges up. I also ended up getting a 1-inch die, 1-inch bead roll, sorry, and a 3/4. This might actually be the one for the Celica there. I figured it'd be good to have them both anyway. Doesn't hurt to have extra. You never know what you come across. So here's the 3/4. So come up here. Yeah, no matter which way we go, we're hitting one or the other. So I think I'm going to drill my own holes. Here we are. So I got the table. To mount the table, The bead roller must have 2 holes drilled in the frame for blah, blah, blah. Okay, so looks like we're going to have to drill those as well. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this will work. If our mounting location is there. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and drill this here. I feel like, well, I guess it doesn't sit on there, so it doesn't matter. So, if we go centered in between these 2 bolts, that'll give us the strength in the steel. It won't wear out. So, okay. So now, in theory, this should line right up, which is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And these should fit right in there. Lift this bad boy. Put them in. Here. Alright. So now, the gear drive system. This is for the table. Set that there. Let's get out the gear drive, motor assembly. Alright. Okay, so we got to remove these. It appears we're going to remove these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. To this, like that. Well, I guess that works. This thing here, we should be able to get this in there. Okay. You're going to give me some technical difficulties here, apparently. Yeah, definitely some technical difficulties. Okay. Alright, we're back. I don't know where we left off. Ran into some technical difficulties getting things lined up. Tried to switch the rods. That didn't work. Switched them back. So what I ended up doing, guys, is I ended up having to loosen this shank. Basically this bushing. It's a stopper bushing on this upper one so I could get this rod forward enough. So now, if you look, our dies are nicely lined up. There. Here's our mount there. So, like I said, not really quite sure why these are this way. Maybe they make a different top section. You have to order separately. I don't really know. And then getting this on, it was a task. Had to kind of stab it all at once, but it is in there good. We got clearance here. The shaft is all the way flush with this. So our drive unit is on. It's speed controlled. So you can control the speed. You also have reverse and this foot peg. So it's really nice how they made this universal joint here with this polymer bushing inside. Keeps the vibrations down. So yeah, that's all working. We are going to have to put This little cover goes in there to protect the driveline and gear, so your hands, nothing gets caught in there. It's going to, those 2 bolts there, and it goes there. We are going to have to fabricate this entire table onto this, because that table wraps around the mounting bracket and it's kind of in the way. So we're going to have to do that, but we'll get it figured out. Find, just like we did this, we got it all to work. Make sure it all works. All right. All right, so I'm gonna fab up this table, you guys. I'll just get it fabbed up, then we'll go and we'll talk about what I had to do, how I did it, and then you guys can just see the end product. All right, you guys, got this thing all basically fabbed up how we're gonna do it. So what we ended up doing is using this lower mount bolt with a spacer that came with this table. We cut that spacer, put in a longer bolt here. Eventually I'm gonna need a longer bracket so I have more adjustment. Right now these are all the way low, so I can go up, I just can't go down. So that's something that I'll have to figure out later on. But this is pinned, and then what I did was I took this and I drilled it, what size was that? Right here, 27/64 on my drill press over there. Drilled right through that bushing so it could accept the pin. So now I can pull that pin and the table lowers kind of out of the way. And I drilled and tapped the same thing we did for the actual mount itself. I drilled and tapped the same thing, made another spacer. Again, and then what I did is I made these on both sides on this rear end because I couldn't get it to come down far enough, up high enough, that I took it to the drill press and I ovaled out these holes a little bit deeper, about another 1/4 inch down on both sides. So we got a little bit of play and adjustment we can do. There we go. So, as you can see, this will go in like that. You can start your roll. There is your first tip and die. So basically this would allow you to put this up over another piece of 18 gauge steel and it would sit, so you'd have a flush mount. It's got a little kink because I went a little crooked, but had that been straight it wouldn't have bowed that way as much. So, but you can see bead roller works, table's working. Alright, you guys, we're excited to start doing some metal work. We had to do some metal work to make all this work together and fit. We got it to work. It looks like it's going to work pretty good. We're going to need to make some adjustments for the height of the table. But other than that, we got good mounting locations. So what we'll probably end up doing is just fabricating later on, our own little slide set so we can slide it up and down a little easier. But other than that, we're really, really happy with the way this turned out in totality. So thanks for watching, guys. We're excited to bring you more content.